I see Newt Gingrich is making a serious run at 2012, and perhaps he has had that illustrious experience as the Speaker in the House and all that, and he thinks that he has it made. But I have a question for Mr. Gingrich. Mr. Gingrich, either in the 80s or the 90s, where you were at the height of your political career, you were interviewed and asked about the state of education in America, and you very boldly said that you prefer it the way it is because you don't want Americans to be too educated. Because if they're too educated, the things that the government asks of citizens to do, they may not want to do. Now, I'm not going to ask what you would want them to do that, if they were educated, they don't want to do. But I'm going to ask, though, that what would they do that you would ask them to do when they're not educated? You see, in those days, economic America was still roaring and everything was great. I mean, in 2008, we came close to bankruptcy and the end of the whole world. So, folks way back then never thought that we could come to this place. Now, I knew that we, of course, could end here with education because education is so important. If folks don't have the skills to do the jobs, then you're going to have a problem. You put somebody in a critical position, they can't function, then the whole job is done. And so many important things across this nation that needs to be done that unless we decided that we're going to have some really good, rigorously trained and educated people, you stand no chance in competing in the international market. Look, China and India, they're doing a lot good because the citizens are educated. So, Mr. Gingrich, how could you say that you enjoyed or liked the type of education that was being dispensed to our students? That it's a problem. What would you different? Do you still believe that we should have mediocre students, or they should be excellently and superbly trained? That's my question.